Tanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. I wish you all very happy Ekadashi and also Makar Sankranti and this Shatil Ekadashi. And what could be a better thing to do than to remember Krishna's name, form, qualities, especially in the association of devotees. So we are very fortunate to read Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam on this auspicious day. I hope you can all hear me. So maybe I'll begin by showing you the darshan of Radha Govinda from Jaipur. So this is the Govind Dev, and on this day they decorate the altar with kites. So in many places the kite flying also goes on. Then maybe let's read the 21 verses of the Bhagavad Gita. I shared that as some of you requested that you would like to memorize. These are the 21 very, very important verses for our reading, understanding, and application. And the beauty is that these cover various themes also. It's not that I just randomly picked a verse from each chapter. These are very important verses and they cover different themes like nature, body, Krishna, Paramatma, balance, tolerance, surrender, etc. So what we'll do, you can take copy of this, print out. There are only 2 pages, back and forth, front and back. You can print and then put that in your various locations in your home, car, or office, etc. So you can see them every day and try to memorize. We'll do the Sanskrit only, and maybe we can do maybe 2-3 verses each, so all of us can get chance. So we'll do 4 verses each, huh? Let's begin, and then we'll read the Bhagavatam. Dhritarashtra uvacha dharmashetre kurukshetre samavetayujutsava mamaka pandavaschaiva kimm akurvata sanjaya matra sparshastu kaunteya shitoshana sukhadukkada agamapaino nityastam stitikshasva bharata prakrite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasha ahankara vimudhatma kartaham iti manyate yada yada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham. Okay, will someone else want to do? Maybe three verses each. So let's, since we have more devotees join, would someone like to do? Who is in a position?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, may I?
Yes, ma'am.
Prabhuji, 3 verses, right?
Yes.
5.18. Vidya vinayana sampanne brahmane gavihastini suni chaiva swapake cha pandita samadarshana. 6.47 योगिनामपि सर्वेषां मद्गते अन्तरात्मनः श्रद्धावान् भजतो यो मां समे युक्ता तमो मतः 7.14 दैवे हि एष गुणमयी मम माया दुरात्यया माम् एवा ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायाम् एतां तरन्ति ते हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, can I read three?
Yes,
Next three?
yes, please.
Okay, 8.5. Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yah priyati samadbhavam yati nasti atra samshaya. 9.26. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tad aham bhakti upahartam ashnami prayatatmana. 10.8. Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante maam buddha bhava samanvita. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. Someone else wants to read next three?
Can I read, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mata. And then Indra Mataji can go ahead after. Go ahead.
10.9 Machchita madgata prana bodhayanta parasparam kathayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. 10.10 Tesam satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te. 10.11 Tesam eva nukampartham aham agnanajam tama nashayami atma bhavasto jnana deepena bhasvata. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mat karma kran mat paramo mat bhaktaha sangha varijataha nirvaira sarva bhuteshu yasamam iti pandava. 12.17 Yona hrishyati nadveti nadveshti nashorchati na kanksati subhashubha partiyagi bhakti manyesa me priyaha purusha prakriti stohi bhunte prakriti jana gunan karnam guna sango sya sada sad yoni gya sada asat yoni jan meshu.
Very nice. Anyone else wants to read next three?
Prabhuji,
Yes,
14.26 Mam cha yo vibicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatitaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. 15.15 Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishto mata smritirjnanamaho apohanam cha vedaisya sarveraham veda vedyo vedanta kridveda videva chaham. 16.23 Yah shastrait vidim utsrisya vartate karatah nasa siddhim avapnoti nasukam na param gatim. Thank you, Prabhuji.
very nice. Pallavi Mataji, you want to read next two verses? Hey, Radha Viharani Mataji, you want to read last two verses?
Sure, Prabhuji. Hare
Sorry,
Krishna.
I won't be able to read today, Prabhuji.
Oh, okay. No worries. But thanks for joining and hearing. Yes, Radha Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. 17.50 Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyam hitam chayet swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva vanmayam tapa uchyate sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma suchah. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. These are the 21 important verses, contains one verse from each chapter and also contains the Chatushloki, so the 4 verses from chapter 10. So I humbly request all of you to please take a copy of this, multiple copies of this, put it in different locations in your home and other places, and then memorize it. You will feel happy, your family, husband, wife, kids, they'll all feel happy. And then you will get to learn a lot and also share a lot. And you will notice that how, if someone asks you, okay, prove it, what we are saying, prove it with a verse, these verses will improve credibility. We are followers of Sanatan Dharma. We should at least know the main scripture, Bhagavad Gita. At least some verses we should know and understand deeper. These are very, very important verses. Okay, now we'll continue with the chapter 39 of Canto 10 entitled Akrura's Vision. We have read till text 22 last time. And what was happening there? The gopis sang the Viraha Geet. And what were they first doing? They were criticizing the creator, Vidhata, providence. What have you done? You are no mercy, right? You bring two people together as friends, lovers, etc., and then separated. This is senseless. You don't have common sense. This is asadhu. You don't have good behavior. Then they're blaming Akrura. They're criticizing Akrura. Akrura, your name is Akrura, but you're opposite of that. You're like a fool who is taking Krishna away. And then the gopis start to think, why should we criticize the providence? Right? Because the cause and object of our love, Krishna himself, is indifferent to us. Then they start to say in text 22, right? Krishna is indifferent. Nanda's son who breaks loving friendship in a second, who will not even look at us directly, forcibly brought under his control, and then we abandoned everything for him, and now he's going to Mathura, right? He's going to Mathura. Now the women of Mathura are going to be very, very fortunate because they're going to see Krishna. They're going to, and we are so unfortunate, right? So real fortune is to have Krishna in our lives. That's a lesson here. So now let's see further. Actually, it's going to come now. Sukham Prabhata Rajaniyam Ashishaha. Sukham Prabhata Rajaniyam Ashishaha. Satyam Babhu Purayo Shritam Dhruvam. Yasam Pravishtasya Mukham Rajaspate. Pashyanti Apan Gotlita Smitasvam. The dawn following this night will certainly be auspicious for the women of Mathura. All their hopes will now be fulfilled, for as the Lord of Raja enters their city, they will be able to drink from his face the nectar of the smile emanating from the corners of his eyes. So poetic, huh? This is a song. They will be able to do what? Drink the nectar of his face, right? Krishna darshan lalasa. Krishna darshan. Seeing Krishna is like drinking nectar. Or anything in connection to Krishna is like drinking nectar. Amrita. Pibata. Pibata Bhagavatam rasam alayam. Reading Bhagavatam is also like drinking nectar. Seeing Krishna is Netra Utsava. Krishna is radiating smile from the corners of his eyes. So, in short, they are at the same time glorifying Krishna's beauty. At the same time, they are criticizing Krishna is heartless in a very sweet way. And here, let's see what Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur also mentions. The creator seems to be having a conversation, because earlier they were blaming the creator. Vidhata, you are very cruel. But creator says, I have come to take Krishna, so why do you speak about your eyes? Gopis say, by taking away Krishna, we are being blinded, and thus you are taking our eyes. What else will we look at with these eyes? If we can't see the beauty of Madhusudana, the gopis continue to blame their misfortune, right? Then we are very, very unfortunate. While we'll be unfortunate, the ladies in Mathura will become very, very fortunate. And it will be very, very auspicious. The dawn following this night will be very auspicious. Sukham prabhata rajniyam. So Rajni means night. Sukham prabhata. The morning, prabhata, is the next morning. Is going to be very auspicious. For whom? For the ladies of Mathura. Because they'll get to see the beautiful form of the Lord. So in short, those who are able to see, of course, gopis are, this is in Viraha Geet. The song is gopis. It's not that gopis are, gopis' love becomes less when they're not able to see Krishna. It rather intensifies. So what we can also learn, that if we are able to see Krishna in our lives by any way, it is a great fortune. Those who are connected to Krishna consciousness, either through Krishna's Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela, are very, very fortunate people. Aho Bhagya, Nanda Gopa Vrajokasa, Yan Mitram Paramanandam Purna Brahma Khilatmana. We don't know our good fortune. Brahmanda Brahmite Kono, Bhagyavan Jeev, Bhagyavan. Guru Krishna Prasad Pai, Bhakti Lata Beej. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddha yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mam veti tattvataha. So the first verse, out of wandering in so many species of life, dog, cat, bat, rat, mat, so many species we have undergone, so many bodies we have changed, and now this lifetime we have gone a human life. Is it not? But just human life is not something special in itself. Human life is not special in itself, because out of many, many species, let's understand this little bit, our good fortune. Sometimes we may not know our good fortune. This is a rarity of human form of life. Out of the 400,000 species, for human species, firstly, there are how many species? Let's do this. 8.4 million species. Fishes, 900,000, trees and plants, 2 million. And like that, humans are 400,000. So, and out of those 400,000, There are Aryans and non-Aryans, civilized and non-civilized. Out of those who are civilized, some are righteous, some are unrighteous. Out of those who are righteous, some follow karma kand or fruitive work, some don't believe in karma kand. Those who believe in fruitive work, some are searching for the absolute truth, and some time good, sometime bad, they are not searching for the absolute. Those who are searching for absolute truth, connect it here. Some want moksha, like liberation, shanti, shanti, shanti. Some are looking for higher, don't want moksha. Some out of those, some believe in Krishna, some worship demigods, some are looking for siddhis. Those who believe in the Supreme Lord, Krishna, some want to go back to Godhead, some worship with mixed adulterated devotion. And those who worship with unadulterated, out of those also, some want to take it easy. Chalo, there's a lot of life left, maybe next life, maybe later. But there are very few who want to take to pure devotional service now. This is our rare fortune, and Lord Chaitanya has come to give us that pure devotion. That Prabhupada, this parampara is of pure devotees. And we can also become this pure devotee in this lifetime. That is what Prabhupada wants all of us to be. If we take it sincerely, that is so rare, so rare. So we should also feel very, very fortunate that somehow Krishna is so kind through Guru, through Gita, through Bhagavatam, that we are getting chance to read, hear, associate with the Lord, with his devotees, etc. Any comments, any thoughts there? Okay, let's move on. Next verse, 24. Someone like to read, please?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, I can read. आशा मुकुन्दो मधुमञ्जुभासितैर् गृहीतचित्तैः परवान् मनस्वपि कथं पुनर्न प्रतियास्यते भाल ग्राम्य सलाझस्मित विभ्रमैर्भ्रमन्. Translation by Prabhupada disciple Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. O gopis, although our Mukunda is intelligent and very obedient to his parents, once he has fallen under the spell of the honey sweet words of the women of Mathura and been enchanted by their alluding shy smile, how will he ever return to us unsophisticated village girls? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for reading this. So one gopi says that maybe Krishna will stay there for a few days, but he'll come back with his parents. And second gopi says, no, oh foolish woman, you don't know the truth. Krishna is very obliged to his parents. How will he return to us? Why do you give this useless hopes in the minds of village women? Gramya. That's the word Gramya. We are devoid of, we are abala, right? They're saying abala Gramya. Abala here basically means we have no good qualities. We have no beauty. We don't know fine skills. We don't have any artistic abilities. We don't have strength. Bala means strength. Here, strength doesn't mean like literally like that physical strength. They are basically saying we don't have any good qualities. Why will Krishna return to us? Can anyone share a verse? Krishna is the property of akinchana. Those who think I have good qualities and I deserve Krishna, and Krishna, is I am so sincere. Krishna has to give himself to me. Mm. Oh, I chant in the morning. Krishna, I know I deserve Krishna. Then Krishna is not the property of those. Krishna is the property of those who are akinchana. Mm. Namo akinchana vittaya nivritta gunavrittaye atmaramaya shantaya kevalye pataye namaha. Kunti Maharani says this beautiful verse. Let's read this. Namo akinchana vittaya nivritta gunavrittaye atmaramaya shantaya kevalye pataye namaha. Anyone wants to read the translation?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Yes, Prabhuji, I'll try.
Yes, Santosh.
Translation. My obeisances are unto you, who are the property of the materially impoverished. You have nothing to do with the actions and reactions of the material modes of nature. You are self-satisfied, and therefore you are the most gentle and master of the monists. Hare Krishna.
Very well. So that's what we were talking. Akinchana. Till the point we think we have something, kuch hai, kinchana. Then we will not not be able to attract Krishna's mercy. And then when we feel we are helpless, and then Krishna will be eager to become theirs. That is Krishna's promise. The first gopi who was hoping that, okay, Krishna will come, and the second said, no, Krishna is not going to come. We are abala. Abala, gramyaha. We are rural women. We don't have good qualities. So this is a great lesson for us that gopis have all the good qualities, all the purest of the bhakti. Even Uddhava, when he came, he wanted to become a creeper, and that's why there's a Uddhav Kund. When you go to the Govardhan Parikrama, there's a Uddhav Kund, and behind that, Uddhav stays like as a creeper, so the gopis so he can get the foot dust of the gopis. But they are always, a pure devotee always considers himself or herself as, I don't have any good qualities. Why will Krishna come to me? Never demanding Krishna. So the first gopi says, no, have faith. Krishna will come, he will return out of the sense of duty. The second gopi says, but Krishna will become so bewildered by the Mathura ladies, their smile, their beauty, their qualities, etc. So that's the conversation going on between the gopis. And the lesson here is that, yes, we have no qualification to attract Krishna in our life. Why will Krishna come to me? What am I doing? I have so many anarthas. I have so many shortcomings. Yet at the same time, we should be hopeful. When we feel hopeless, we should remember Putana, right? Krishna gave the position of a nurse to her. And when we feel too proud, You should remember Roma Harshana was giving Bhagavatam and Balramji, killed him with this straw, blade of grass. I read a quote recently. One should never think oneself too big to do a small service. And one should never think oneself too small to do a big service. Can someone elaborate that? Or you want me to repeat that? Did everyone catch that?
Prabhuji, it was a squirrel when it was helping Lord Ram. A small squirrel, that example, like one should not think too small to do the work. I could
Okay.
be wrong, Prabhuji.
No, that's a good example, but that's showing the Lord's kindness. That Lord, in the eyes of the Lord, no one is too big or too small. But here we are talking more of the perspective of devotee. A devotee should not consider himself or herself too big to do a small service or too small to do a big service. That's the point here.
Okay.
So, who can elaborate this more or maybe give some example or
Prabhuji. So Srila Prabhupada, when he came to US, like he was washing the dishes and he was serving the Vaishnavas. But yet, like at the same time, when he organized this ISKCON temple, he was doing so much big tasks. Like he was multitasking, like building temple, Mayapur, and this book distribution, the trust and everything, taking care of all the temples, managing. It's not easy, and he even writing the letters reply. So managing his chanting and showing them how to do the deity worship, everything A to Z, like he was managing everything.
very nice example. Although he's like the world Acharya, Jagat Guru, but he was cleaning the dishes of his disciples. He was cutting apple for them personally. He was washing their plates. He never felt, oh, I'm the Jagat Guru. You must wash my feet and do all this work yourself. He taught by his example. Apani Acharya Prabhu Jivara Sikhai. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught by his example. So although he was too big devotee, right? Pure devotee, but not too big to do a small service. Now, how does it apply to us? One should not feel, oh, I'm initiated. Oh, I'm second initiated. Oh, I have this position. I'm the VP or, treasurer or this. I'm a big devotee. I'm in 10 years or 20 years. I, don't ask me to clean dishes. Don't ask me to serve prasadam. That's ask new people. They need more service. They ask them, oh, when the time comes to do arti or to do abhishek or to give a class, then call me. These new people can't do that, That's big ignorance. That's not healthy. So one should not consider oneself too big to do a small service. Now let's consider the other way. One should not consider oneself too small to do a big service. Can someone give some example there? The three couples who went to London, how many years they had spent in Krishna consciousness? Maybe 2, 3 at max. Even all the Prabhupada disciples, they were doing Herculean things. And they were all very new relatively, maybe just few years in their bhakti journey. Like the three couples who went, they risked their life, they created a revolution in London. They had no resources, they had no support, but somehow they had faith. Shamsundar Prabhu is great. Shamsundar Prabhu writes this book, Chasing the Rhinos, right? They had faith. Although I am small, but we have the blessings of the Guru, Sadhu, Shastra, Krishna. Ekaki amar nahi paya bala tomara shakti ache. On my own, I cannot execute this. It's impossible. With one thing, no, with my strength, my intelligence, my capabilities, my managerial skill, my strategic planning, I'll get it done. That's big ignorance. But when we feel, okay, I am very small, but I have the blessings of Guru and Shastra. Avashya Rakshibe Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa will protect me. Kṛṣṇa will guide me. Kṛṣṇa will hold me when required. Kṛṣṇa will give me faith. Kṛṣṇa will give me the intelligence. Guru will give. The mentors will give. They will protect me when I fall. Then one will be empowered to do a lot of big things. And so one must try. One must try to get out of the comfort zone. Oh, I have never given a class. How can I give a class? That's too big of a me. Oh, I can never do that. No, this is not for me. Everyone must do. Oh, I've never done kirtan. Everyone must try. We are not too small to do a big service because we have the mercy of Guru Kṛṣṇa. How will I distribute books? How will I ask someone to come to temple or, oh, I'm not a pure devotee myself. I'm struggling with so many things myself. We're all struggling. We're all work in progress. But it's okay. When the time comes, because ours is a preaching movement. It's a movement to create change makers. It's a movement to create change in the world. If everyone thinks it's not my job, then whose job it will be? If everyone thinks, like this example is given, everyone, oh, Bhagat Singh is great, but I don't want to be Bhagat Singh, and I don't want my child to be Bhagat Singh either. Right? If Prabhupada would have also thought like that, no, it's not my responsibility, He was happy living in Vrindavan, in Radha Damodar temple, wonderful Sangha, wonderful deities, wonderful everything. He took all the pain. Now we are not saying we have to risk our life like Prabhupada did. We can't artificially imitate, but at least we can step at least one step out of the comfort zone and try to do something big for Krishna. And the big could be different for different, but we should at least aim big. We aim big for material life. What kind of house I want? Big house. What kind of job I want? Big job. No one will say, oh, I want just a meager job which pays the minimum, basic $10, $12 per hour. No, everyone wants a big job. What kind of car I want? Oh, just a basic car, which will just solve the purpose. No, I want a nice fancy car. House? No, I want a nice fancy house. So why don't we aim big for Krishna and do something tangible? We must. Whether we are a housewife, a mother, a father, with intelligence, with guidance from mature devotees, having faith in Krishna, we can cross over the mountains. Ruhi Mataji shared the example of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu cleaning the Gundicha Mandir. Excellent example. Excellent example. He never felt, oh, no, this is for newcomers. He showed by his example. Apane Acharya Prabhu Jeevera Sikhai. Thank you. So, I don't know how we get there, but somehow we got there. Let's see further. Oh yeah, we were talking about hopeless, helpless, all those kind of thing, and not feeling proud, at the same time not feeling a coward either. Next verse, 25. Someone wants to read?
Hare Krishna, I can read, Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji.
Adya dhruvam tatra drisho bhavishyate दार्शाः भोजनाधका वृष्णि सात्वताम् महोत्सवाः श्रीरमणं गुणास्पदं द्रक्ष्यन्ते ये च ध्वनि देवकी सुतम्. Translation by the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. When the Dasharahas, Bhojas, Andakas, Vrishnis and Satvatas see the son of Devaki in Mathura, they will certainly enjoy a great festival for their eyes, as will all those who see him traveling along the road to the city. After all, he is the darling of the goddess of fortune and the reservoir of all transcendental qualities. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol. Any thoughts, Mataji?
The gopis are just in continuation from the previous verse. They are saying further that when all the residents of Mathura, and they're naming the different people, including Devaki and the Vrishnis, that they will be very happy to see Krishna when he comes to Mathura.
Also, I want to add,
Yeah,
Prabhuji,
please.
Gopis are always thinking of Krishna. He was always in their thoughts, even though he was away from them.
Absolutely. And this whole idea is that the viraha increases, the separation increases their love. Because it's spiritual. That's what Krishna does. Like why Krishna was caught up in the hoof or the hoods of the Kaliya, or to intensify the love of the Brajavasis. Could he not defeat Kaliya in the first move itself? Absolutely he could. Could he not kill Shakatasur, Dhenukasur, or Agasasur? So many demons killed Krishna Balaram. Why? But they were playing with them as if they are like losing, like how this Trinavrata took Krishna all the way up. Did he need to? Right? Was Krishna had lack of strength before? No, it was only to intensify the love of the devotees. So they feel, oh my Krishna, oh, what's going to happen to him? Oh, this evil demon has taken him. My life is about to, my prana is about to get out. And then when they'll meet Krishna again, oh my God, their love would be like 1,000,000 times more. That's Krishna. Mahotsavaha Shri Ramanam. So Mahotsava, it's a great festival. Mahan Utsava. Mahan means great. Utsava, festival for the eyes. Netrotsavaha. Shri Ramanam. Shri, the goddess of fortune. Gunaspadam. Krishna is the reservoir of all the qualities. Krishna is also one word is used, Guna Arnavam. Arnava means ocean. Gunarnava. Krishna is the reservoir of 7 oceans. Let's read maybe or quickly this nice article by Gauranga Darshan Prabhu. Is the 7 oceans of Lord Krishna. Gunarnava. So I'll skim through this article. When in the Bhagavad Gita, this is a famous verse, right? Was it there in the 934, the last verse of 34th of 9th chapter, 934. Manmanabhav madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mamiveshyasi satyam mamiveshyasi yuktvaevam atmanam parayana. This is the only verse in the Gita which is repeated twice. This line, Manmanabhav madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. So what does it mean? Krishna says, engage your mind in me, thinking of me, become my devotee, offer obeisance to me, worship me, become completely absorbed in me. So how can we become absorbed in Krishna? How can we become absorbed in Krishna? Any thoughts? Okay, let's take a mundane example. How does a fan of a cricketer, of a football star, or whatever, Bollywood star, Hollywood star, how do they become absorbed in whoever they're following? Do they become absorbed? Have you met some people who are very absorbed in
Yes,
some
Prabhuji.
right? So
Yes,
how do they become so absorbed?
Prabhuji, keeping their pictures.
Pictures, okay. Seeing them, okay. So either through online or offline, attending their concert, matches, right? What else?
Reading magazines about them or news about them.
Yes, so
Or
reading about them, hearing about them, the same propensity we have to apply towards Krishna if we want to. Hear about his glories, read about him, take his darshan, take his uchishta, which is prasad. So now we will talk specifically about how man mana bhav mad bhakto, are we thinking of Krishna? So how can we think of Krishna? Ramanujacharya says this man mana, explaining this word man mana, mai apar karunya saushilya sundarya madhurya gambhirya audarya vatsalya jaladhau. So 7 things are mentioned. Karunya, Saushalya, Saundarya, Madhurya, Gambhirya, Audarya, and Vatsalya. 7 qualities are mentioned. Karunya, so all these Jaladhav. So he is the ocean of Karunya. He is the ocean of Saushalya. He is the ocean of Saundarya. He is the ocean of Madhurya. Ocean of Gambhirya. Ocean of Audarya, and ocean of Vatsalya. Sri Ramanujacharya explains this. Krishna is the ocean of compassion. Karunya Jaladhi. What does it mean? He is the ocean of compassion. Can you think of some pastimes where he's showing compassion? Think of
Kubja story.
Kubja. Okay, beautiful. Where else he's showing? Putana story, full of Kamva Dayalu. Daya basically. Kamva Dayalu Sharanam. She came to kill Krishna, but Krishna was being so kind, compassionate, gave the position of the mother. Any other story?
Fruit vendor, Prabhuji.
Huh?
A fruit vendor. The lady who was selling the
Fruit vendor?
fruits. Yeah.
Yes. She gave tiny fruits to Krishna, and Krishna, like a mother. Okay. Saushilya. Krishna is the ocean of good character. Sushila. Can you think of some qualities or some places where Krishna displayed this? Think of humility, good quality. What are the good qualities? Obedience, submissiveness, kindness, respect. These are all good qualities, right? So think of where is Krishna showing this?
When Akrura came to
Mhm.
his house, he treated him like, respected him and
Very nice.
welcomed him.
Yes, respecting elders. The famous pastime, Krishna brings the sandals of Nanda on his head, right? You have seen that picture, I believe, showing respect to the father, the teachers, Sandipani Muni. Krishna was so submissive, although he's a supreme lord, was very, very obedient. Krishna was a kind friend to Sudama and went to, get the woods. Very, very nice. And Krishna, it was Lord Krishna who killed Kamsa, will be killing soon, and reinstated Ugrasena as the king of Mathura. But to Ugrasena, he was very kind. He did not make it feel, oh, like I'm the one who's giving charity of this kingdom to you because you were in the jail. I'm the one who killed Kamsa and reinstated you as the king. Now you should bow on my feet. A proud person will say that. But look at Krishna's humility. Look at Krishna's humility, and he became the charioteer of Arjuna. So humble, so kind. So First was Karunya, second was Saushalya. Number 3, Saundarya Jalanidhi. He's the ocean of beauty. Where can we think of Krishna's beauty? Which pastimes help us understand?
Damodar Leela.
Damodar Leela, okay, very nice. Thousands and millions of cupids put together, Kantarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham, right? The cupid came to shoot arrows to Krishna, and then Krishna gave sidelong glances. Cupid, was fainted. Let's read a beautiful verse about Krishna's beauty from Padyavali. Would someone like to read this?
Instruction. His complexion is the color of a blooming blue lotus flower, whose face is like the moon, who is fond of wearing a peacock feather crown, who bears the mark of Srivatsa, who wears a great Kaustubha, who is dressed in yellow garments. His handsome form is worshipped with lotus offering of gopis' glances, accompanied by a host of Surabhi cows and Gopas Govinda, fond of sweetly playing the flute. His divine body is decorated with glittering ornaments. I worship Lord Govinda. Padyavali 46. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you. The gopis are talking about Krishna's beauty. Kunti Maharani talking about Krishna's beauty. Lord Brahma and the Brahma Samhita talking about Krishna's beauty. Rupa Goswami. Everywhere we see, Krishna's beauty is unparalleled. Madhurya Jalanidhi, ocean of sweetness. So what does the sweetness here mean? Adharam madhuram, vadanam madhuram, nayanam madhuram, hasitam madhuram. Adharam madhuram. Everything connected to Krishna is sweet. His attributes, his smile, his name, his pastime, his qualities, everything is sweet. Madhuram madhuram etam mangalam mangalam. Madhura madhura netan mangalam mangalanam. Sakala nigamavalli satphalam chitsvarupam. Sakrit api parigitam shraddhaya elayava. Bhriguvarnaramatram tarayet Krishna nama. Karandarshan Prabhu quotes that when he came for the youth class, he quoted this, I remember, and many of the devotees memorized this. Gambhirya is the ocean of gravity, right? He's become serious also sometimes, right? When Arjuna was in the state of confusion, Krishna took a grave mood and called him, oh, you're talking like Pandita, but you're a fool. And then he took the role of a guru. Guru is grave, right? Guru is heavy. You can't joke with the guru. So he took a grave role there. And there are many other pastimes. Audharya Jalanidhi. Audharya is benevolence, ocean of benevolence. And Mahaprabhu's form. Audharya. He didn't discriminate between those who are qualified or unqualified. He gave love of God to everyone, like Jagai Madai. And so Mayapur is also called Audharya Dham. And Vatsalya is the ocean of affection. Mother Suniti tells Dhruva, Lord Krishna can give you the affection of millions of mothers put together. I'm just one mother. So Krishna is like a caring mother, father. So this was the connection from Gunaspadam, Gunarnavam. Krishna is the ocean of transcendental qualities. We just discussed a few of those. There are unlimited such qualities. Any thoughts, comments here? Let's read one last verse for today and then we'll pause. Anyone who has not read?
I can read, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Maitat vitasya karunyasya nama buddh akrura iti idad ativa daruna yoshava anashvasya sudukka suddu kitam janam priyat priyam nishyati param advanaha. Translation by Divine Grace. Prabhupada, he who is doing this merciless deed should not be called akrura. He is so extremely cruel that without even trying to console the sorrowful residents of Braja, he is taking away Kṛṣṇa, who is more dear to us than life itself. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji, for reading. So, same point is being repeated that Ma etad vidhasya. He is so unkind. Naam hai akrura, but kaam hai very krura. Right? Naam to hai akrura. Akrura iti nama. But ativa darunaha. His act is very cruel, very cruel. Why? Because he's taking our life away. And not even consoling us, right? He is extremely cruel. He's not even consoling, not even empathizing with our needs, with our feelings. And he's taking Kṛṣṇa away. So I was reading about empathy. Empathy is very, very powerful. See, whenever someone speaks badly, or we feel there is some hidden needs and feelings which are unmet. So when we empathize, whenever there is conflict between two people, two devotees, two husband, wife, etc. No, it can be resolved when we give some empathy. When we try to understand where are they coming from, right? When we try to understand where are they coming from. So empathy is, or conflict resolution is not about this side or that side of the issue, but it's about how you discuss the issue. So given we should try to give empathy, and we should learn how to give empathy. It's not natural. I'm also learning, and it may not be natural for many. That's how. So Kṛṣṇa is the life and soul of the gopis, and cruel Akrura is taking him away, and without even trying to console us. That's like, what do you say? Like zakham pe namak lagana, something like to put salt on the wounds, right? Is that the right thing? Firstly, he's giving us a wound, but not even consoling us. Oh, okay, gopis, don't worry, he'll be back soon. Or, oh, no, I'm so sorry, I'm just a messenger. Like, speaking some consoling words. No, he's just taking him. Any thoughts, questions, comments? Clarifications?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you for that qualities of Krishna. It was really wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, if you want, you can read the article in more detail. I just skimmed through. We covered everything, but if you want, you can read in more detail. And there's a class also, like an hour class, which pretty much he covers that article, and then there's some more additional details which are not in the article, which you can find in the 1 hour class. So, what do you say? Shall we read about Ekadashi? What do you say? Today is Shatil Ekadashi as well.
Sure, Prabhuji.
Okay. I'm opening that up. Ekadashi, it's a short story. Let's read that. Who has not read, wants to read? Anita, Mataji, you want to read?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I'm driving, so
Oh,
I can just be on audio.
okay. Ruby Mataji, you want to read?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
A story of Sattila Ekadasi, Padma Puran, Uttarakhand, chapter 42. Yudhishthir said, O Krishna, O Jagannath, O Lord of the world, be pleased and tell me, so favor to me, which would be the Ekadasi in the dark half of Magha. What is the manner in which it is to be observed? Sri Krishna said, that Ekadasi which would fall in the dark half of Magha is known as Sattila and destroys all sins. Listen to the auspicious sin-removing account of Sattila, which the best sage Pulastya narrated to Dalabhya. Dalabhya said, O Brahmana, Pulastya, tell me how those living beings who have come to the mortal world, who commit sins and are having various sins like the murder of a Brahmana, who take away others' wealth, who are deluded by great addictions, do not go to hell. Pulastya said, when the month of Magha has arrived, a man being pure after bath and with his senses curbed and without lost anger, pride, jealousy, greed, and wickedness, having remembered the gods, having washed his feet with water, he should observe the restraints of Ekadasi at an auspicious time. Having worshipped the God of gods, having bathed well, being restrained and pure, he should, by fasting on Ekadasi day, recite the names of Kṛṣṇa. Once, says Narada, asked a question similar to Yudhishthira's. Narada said, O Kṛṣṇa, what kind of fruit is due to Sattila Ekadasi? Tell it to me, O Yadava, along with an episode if you are pleased with me. Lord Krishna replied, O Narada, I would tell you a truthful story. Please do listen carefully. In ancient times, there was a Brahmani on the earth planet. She used to observe fast quite consistently. Once she kept fast for the entire month, due to which her body became frail. Although she was knowledgeable, she never donated foodstuff or money to any Brahmana or demigod. She had purified her existence already by observing rigorous fasting, but as she did not contribute any foodstuff ever, she was not qualified for liberation. Lord Krishna said further, I disguised myself as a Brahmana and went on earth to ask for charity from the Brahmani. Seeing an extraordinary Brahmana, she inquired and asked the Lord, please tell me truthfully who you are. I did not answer and behaved nonchalantly, at which she angrily threw a lump of clay into my begging bowl. After that, I went back to my abode. Due to her austerity, she also came to my abode after some time. She got a lovely palace to live in, but her castle did not have any foodstuff. Hurriedly, she came running to me and said she had always worshipped me by observing various fasts. She wanted to know why her palace did not have any foodstuff. I told her to go back to her castle first. Some demigoddess would come to meet you. She would not open her palace gate till they tell her the importance and rituals of Sartila Ekadasi. So she ran back towards her castle. When the demigoddess came to meet her and asked her to open the palace gate, she refused and asked the demigoddess to tell her the importance of Sartila Ekadasi fast. One of the demigoddess agreed and told the Brahmani about Sartila Ekadasi. Brahmani observed fast on Sartila Ekadasi as per the instruction received by the demigoddess. She became beautiful and her palace became full of foodstuff. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna,
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram.
Ram.
So as we see here also, every sacrifice and every vrata, these things are common. First purification, we were talking in the youth class about the Payovrata. This vrata was done by Aditi to get, Lord Vamandeva's, her son. Chant mantras, Hare Krishna mantra, celibacy, worship lordships, offer preparation, distribute prasad, charity, simple and pure devotion, self-control. These are the principles. The details may vary for a grihastha, may vary for a student, may vary in India versus US, in a hot versus cold climate, but the principles stay the same. Exactly what we just read here, right? Pulasya said, this, taking bath, pure bath, controlling senses without all these, wicked qualities, follow Ekadashi, worship the Supreme Lord, restrain, etc., etc., Ekadashi. Chant the names of Krishna. It's exactly the same thing. And it removes all the sins. Ekadashi is very, very special. Madhavatiti Bhakati Janani Yatane Palana Kori. So I'm very grateful to all of you for your kind association to read Bhagavatam together, especially on the day of Ekadashi. Grantraj Bhagavatam Purana ki jai, Jagat Rakshak Prabhupada ki jai, Shatil Ekadashi ki jai, Makar Sankranti ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.